In May, Malta will be hosting the much-awaited Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week and the Chamilia Fashion Awards, one of the hottest events on the island's social calendar. This year will be no different because there's a lot of exciting things waiting for us. In fact, today I'm going to be meeting with Adrian Mitzi, the organizer of this event. He is the heart and soul behind it, and he's been organizing it for months now. The Malta Fashion Week 2017, its aim is not only to highlight the best of Maltese fashion designers, but it also helps to cement Malta on the international fashion scene. Let's go and meet Adrian to find out what he's up to. Between the 22nd and the 27th of May, Malta welcomes the Malta Fashion Week. And we are here with Adrian Mitzi. So, are we excited?
So far so good. We are a bit excited, obviously, having such a huge event coming over. It's something that we love organizing, waiting from year to year. So basically, it gets you excited, even though the Chamilia Fashion Awards, now it's in its 19th edition, and the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Malta, it's in its 7th edition, but still, obviously, you get the butterfly effect.
Yes, and I'm sure you're not sleeping very much.
No, I'm sleeping, obviously, because we are all having a full day of work, 18 hours plus. Not a minute of rest, but so basically we need to sleep at night. Obviously the body will sleep, but the mind will continue to work, solving problems during the night.
So let's give some information to our followers. Where is it going to be held this year?
So Fashion Week, it's renowned to choose strategic and heritage sites. Malta got a lot of that. And we try to, apart from promoting the local fashion industry and the foreign fashion industry, it's pretty obvious that we promote our heritage and our culture. And last year, the Malta Fashion Week was held at Fort St. Angelo. It was the first time the doors of Fort St. Angelo were open for the general public after its restoration. And this year we are going to Valletta, to another fortress, which is Fort St. Elmo. The difference is that this year we are going to use the Piazza d'Armi, which is a big square in the center of this prestigious heritage site, and all shows will be organized in the main square of this fortress. Okay,
so get us through the setup, so that we
understand the setup this year we are going to have also, for the first time, we are going to have the showrooms. This is the first time we are going to have the showrooms. All designers will be having their own particular showroom. Obviously, we are using certain places, strategic places of the same fortress, which are not, they were not designed definitely to host a fashion show or a showroom or an exhibition. So basically the showrooms will be held where the fortress used to have the cannons overlooking the Grand Harbour of Valletta. So basically those particular rooms will be transformed into a fashion showroom. And we have other rooms in the main square also, which will be holding exhibitions, especially for jewelry. The difference also we'll be having for the first time in Fashion Week, we're going to have the presentations. So apart from fashion shows, we'll be having presentations, opening of exhibitions, etc. So we are concentrating everything in the same area, putting all aspects gathered to have more control of the whole situation.
I'm sure everyone's really excited, and they will be able to get their tickets online.
Yes, the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week is free of charge. Obviously, it's on a first-come, first-served basis. We will be opening the bookings online, so people can go online. They choose their particular designer and send us their requests to attend that particular fashion show.
You can show the website below, here below.
Yes, it's maltafashionweek.com.
Okay.
Then they will receive an email from our end informing them whether they managed to get a seat or not, because obviously Last year it took only less than 24 hours to have all shows fully booked. And then for the final night of the Fashion Awards, where we can accommodate much more audience, there's a different booking system. But the Fashion Awards, the final night is at a charge, but the Malta Fashion Week, it's free of charge. The difference also we'll be having this year is, even though you manage to get an invite only for the first show, still you can remain watching the second show. Not seated, you will be standing up. We'll be having a bar area, a lounge area, so people, even if they are lucky to get one of the nice sofas we'll be having over there.
Having the VIP area?
Having cocktails. It's not a VIP area, it's open to everyone, because what we want to create is an outing. It's not just going just for one fashion show. So afterwards you can visit you can go and watch see any of the exhibitions we'll be having, visit the showrooms, having a drink, a network event for everyone. 99.9%, depending on how many people will request the tickets, we might, because we have not yet taken the decision before opening the bookings, issue also entry passes. Entry passes will be for those who did not manage to get an invite, a seated invite for any particular show or a presentation or an opening of an exhibition. But at the same time, they can come inside the fortress, they can still watch the shows, they can still watch the other exhibitions, etc., etc.
Excellent. Adrian, what is there, apart from all these things that you're mentioning, what else, what other activities are there?
Yes, there are many other activities. For example, we did not mention the opening parties and the launch parties and the closing parties. Obviously, the parties, it's part of the Fashion Week and the Fashion Awards. We'll be having a launch party on 19th of May. Which will be the opening, let's say, officially
of Medeja Playa?
Yes, but this year we're going to do it at Medeja Playa. Before we used to do it at Medeja Fusion Lounge, but obviously the audience was very
it's
restricted.
Grown so much year after year.
So basically this year we are going, we have decided to go to the Medeja Playa, but where we can host much more people. Obviously, you cannot just come over and enter the venue. You need to obtain an invite from someone who is participating in some way or another in Fashion Week, whether from a hairstylist, whether from a model, whether from a makeup artist, etc. So basically, you need to obtain that particular invite. And then we have the closing party the day after. Having said that, after the Fashion Awards on Saturday 27, the Chamilia Malta Fashion Awards, just after that, the show will start at 9 in the evening, and we are calculating for the running order by 10:30, quarter to 11, the award ceremony will end up. People who have obtained the tickets, there will be also in the same venue, in the same fortress, but in a different venue, the Fashion Awards after party. And
which will go on till the early hours of the morning.
Exactly. And also, we did not mention the photographic exhibition. The photographic exhibition will be held at Piazza San Giorgio. These are in Valletta. These are huge billboards, a 3-meter by 2-meter backlit canvas prints. The difference this year from the previous years is that we have joined forces with the Office of Malta is holding the EU presidency, and the President's Palace in Valletta is the hub of the presidency of European Union. Piazza San Giorgio is just in front of the Palace of the President in Valletta, so basically we came up with the idea that this photographic exhibition, fashion photography exhibition, those participating are a fashion photographer from every EU member state. So basically, there will be one local and the remaining all other EU member states, a fashion photographer chosen from every.
Everyone to go and see
yes,
those as
we'll
well
be having a fashion. It will be open for 1.5 weeks before. So basically, it's open to the general public, because if you're in Valletta, you cannot miss Piazza San Giorgio. Even for those tourists, definitely Piazza San Giorgio is one of the landmarks where they go to visit, and basically you cannot miss like 30 billboards.
And because you can take many selfies in fact.
Yes, in fact, in the morning it's beautiful on one side, in the evening it's backlit, so basically it's beautiful from the other side.
That's it then. I'm really looking forward to it this year. So I will be there to support with our team, and good luck, Adrian. I wish you all the best. I know that you do a very good job. At the end of the day, it's going to be fantastic, and I'll see you then.
Thank you.
See you later.